Hi, this is Chad with BrainBucketMarketing.com, and today we're going to do a quick review of the SEO Survival with Lisa Parmley webinar. This was recorded on October 11th by Matt Carter of mattsmarketingblog.com. There was a lot of good information on this webinar, and my goal is that at the end of this video, you're going to go check out the webinar itself. So post-Panda, post-Penguin, and post-EMD, there's been lots of changes and a lot of websites have been hit, and there's a lot of confusion about how to still be an internet marketer. Now, the goal of search engines has never changed, and that has been to provide users the best results. So if that's the focus of your websites, then you're going to do better post updates. Who is Lisa Parmley and how she achieved the success she has? Well, she's been online since 2001, and her sites have always consistently ranked high. Even after some of the updates, some of her sites actually rose in the rankings for search traffic. So she does this mostly by focusing on getting natural linking to and natural search engine optimization for her sites. In 2009, she released the inline SEO system, which she has just updated and released version 2. So Panda was released in February of 2011, and its purpose was to find high-quality sites. It does this through two means. It uses human raters who look at the usefulness and relevancy of the content on the sites, and it does it through an algorithm which looks at the measurable metrics, key phrase density, site speed, bounce rate, etc. Lisa shared a website of a low quality site, and on low quality sites you can see that there is poor content, rambling, fluff, not a lot of information, and on poor sites there'll be no about us page, there'll be there's keyword over optimization, there are few articles and those articles are keyword stuffed, and ads will dominate the page. Low quality sites will have few images, they will repeat that same image, and those images will contain affiliate links. As opposed to a high quality site which will have good content, comprehensive articles, will not be stuffed with keywords, will have images within the content in a way that we're all enjoy reading. These sites will be bookmarked, they will tell you who they are. The page will not be dominated by ads, and it will have good formatting, so there will be bold type highlighting key information, for example. Quality sites won't repeat themselves, rather they'll have internal links to relevant content, and quality sites are going to have real useful comments that add value to the discussion. Now, Panda did affect some quality sites, and no one knows exactly why, but the most likely reason is there was too much repetitive content. If your site has been online for a while, you've probably addressed the same topics a few times, and even though you didn't duplicate yourself, you did repeat yourself, and that may be why your site was hurt in the Panda update. So again, you can have unique content, but you need unique topics. So what can you do to come back from being hurt by the Panda update? You need to get rid of the repetitive information. Rather than have multiple pages with the same topic, pull out those repetitive pages, and link to them. Lisa shared the example of a WebMD article that mentioned heart attack, even though it wasn't directly about heart attacks, and that heart attack had a link to another WebMD page that was about heart attacks. If you don't want to get rid of your content altogether, then you can combine similar content into one article. Question came up during the webinar, what should I do if I have a micro niche that doesn't have the opportunity for lots of content? And her suggestion was just to go a little bit broader with the content. The example website she was using was whitetvstand.com, and you don't have to go all the way out to furniture. You just need to go out to TV stands or TV accessories. Just a little bit broader than a keyword or key phrase. In April of 2012, the Penguin update was released, and as opposed to Panda, which looked for quality sites, Penguin is looking for low quality links. Google's definition of a link scheme is any link intended to manipulate search rankings, and as internet marketers, that's almost all we do. Their examples include buying or selling links, excessive link exchanging, linking to web spamming or unrelated sites, building partner pages, using automated services to link to your site. But Google stresses that these are just examples and they're not limited to those examples. Google wants every link to count as a vote, that that site is useful and interesting and relevant. Now, Lisa knows that some people are going to try to continue with the tactics they've used in the past, and she offered a quick suggestion on what you could do. And to increase SEO, vary your anchor text that leads back to your site, and vary where the links come from. They can't all be article directories. You have to have website directories, blog commenting, forum commenting, etc. Now, a better plan for link building is to get real links. Write articles for other people's blogs and then allow them to write for yours, and just provide good content that people want to share. Add to the discussion and Google will not penalize you. You can also create sites you own and give yourself links, and you can improve your link profile as mentioned in the previous screen. Vary your anchor text, vary your sources of backlinks. In September of 2012, Google released the exact match domain, and this is to target key phrase domains very similar to the whitetvstand.com example she was using throughout the webinar. And what can you do to overcome if you've been penalized by the EMD? Build a good site with useful information. Lisa shared a couple SEO strategies. One, if you have a single site, have multiple sources feeding into your site. SEO, newsletters that capture email addresses, visitor referrals, other sites linking to you, YouTube linking to you, and even paid traffic is fine. Now, she did share some warnings. If you have multiple sites, as many internet marketers do, you need to keep those sites separated. So if you have a dog training niche website, you need to open up a separate account in the article marketing directory and only use that account to backlink to your website. The reason being, if one of your websites, one of your niches gets penalized by Google, you don't want it taking down your entire internet marketing business. The end of the webinar gave the opportunity for questions and answers with Lisa, and as I stated at the beginning, I really want you to go look at this webinar because it had tons of useful content. I'm not an affiliate, I'm not getting anything out of this, it's just good information that I want you to go check out for yourself. But the webinar is 2 hours and this video is 10 minutes, so there's a good chance you may just look at this video. Some of the questions they went over is article marketing still worth doing for backlinking? How important is the relevancy of the site that links back to you? So using dog training again, if your site is dog training, do you need every site that links to you to be about dog training? Blog commenting system still useful? What about silo structuring? How often do you need to add new content? How do you recover after being penalized? Or how do you know if you were penalized manually or by the algorithm? And what about curated content? Is that still effective? So to get Lisa's answers on these topics, you need to go check out the webinar. Again, you can check out that webinar at mattsmarketingblog.com, and I highly recommend you do that. In addition to this webinar, Matt has lots of great content there, and I'm sure you're going to benefit by checking it out.